Tens of thousands of Central Americans flee extreme violence or poverty in their countries every month. They head for the Mexican border, and many hope to continue to the U.S. On the dangerous route north through Mexico, there are hostels where asylum seekers and migrants can stay without fear of arrest or attacks by criminals. Just 3 days ago, Pedro and Diana arrived at a hostel in Ixtepec, Oaxaca State in southern Mexico, after running for their lives from Honduras.
Pues en Honduras,
In Honduras, I was a housewife.
tengo 3 hijos.
I took care of the children.
Uno de 6
I have 3. One is 6 years old,
la otra de 4,
another is 4, and the other is 3.
3. Llegó el momento en
My husband, you could see that he had been successful, that he had made money.
A él recibió pues,
He got 7 gunshot wounds to his body.
de bala.
He was brought to the emergency room and he spent 2 months in the hospital.
Estando en el hospital 2 meses,
I was the only one who took care of him.
ahí
While he was at the hospital, several policemen came.
policía, es decir, pagados,
I mean, they were on someone's payroll.
sufrí bastante.
They wanted to take him out of there. It was a very painful experience.
Por eso nosotros decidimos huir
That's why we decided to flee the country,
de Honduras.
to leave Honduras.
Mi nombre es Pedro Gutiérrez.
My name is Pedro Gutierrez.
Vengo de
I'm from Honduras.
mi edad son 35.
I'm 35 years old.
Tengo mi rostro cubierto porque
I have my face covered because I've been the victim of violence, both from the Honduran authorities and from organized crime.
tanto como el crimen organizado. Hace 6 años asesinaron
6 years
a mi
ago,
hermano.
they killed one of my brothers.
Luego, el año
And then
pasado,
last year, I was
atentado
attacked.
que murió fue el crimen organizado.
It was organized
Me
crime.
hirieron porque estaban haciendo una
They attacked us because they were demanding a huge sum of money
una fuerte
and we didn't want to pay it.
suma de dinero. Y como no
My brother is dead.
quisimos pagar,
The authorities know about it, but they never did anything about it.
las autoridades lo saben, pero ellos nunca hicieron nada en el asunto.
Primera vez que salgo.
It was the first time I'd ever left my country.
Pensé que
I never thought it would be so dangerous for my children.
así de esa
I
manera
thought
yo
about it
pensé
a lot
mucho
before
para
coming
venirme
here,
para acá,
but
pero
it was very hard to leave everything that we had worked for, that we had worked so hard for.
trabajamos tanto que nos costó.
We
Venimos
came with
sin nada,
nothing,
sin ropa,
without clothes, with nothing.
sin nada. Mis hijos se me deshidrataron,
My children got dehydrated when we were walking through the mountains.
pero gracias a Dios
They got sick,
pudimos.
but thank God they were able to keep going until we made it out of there.
Cuando miraba a mis hijos durmiendo en
And seeing my kids
parque,
sleep in the park,
el monte,
that hurt me.
me dolía, yo lloraba,
It made me cry.
lloraba mucho.
I cried a lot. My kids all scratched.
Mis hijos todo
It
rayado.
was too painful to watch.
Me duele demasiado contar esto. Para mí es duro
It's hard for me to talk about this
hablarlo.
because what my kids and I have
Lo que yo he
experienced
vivido. Y mis hijos
is just too hard.
es demasiado duro. Pues la mera verdad, solo tenemos 3 días de estar aquí.
Well, it's been 3 days since we arrived.
Estamos
We're waiting to get a humanitarian visa so I can work without fear.
humanitaria para poder pues trabajar sin miedo.
Visa humanitaria.
A humanitarian visa,
No puede trabajar.
it means that you can work in the country and you are no longer breaking immigration laws.
Pues yo tengo todas mis pruebas de mi país.
I have the proof from my country that my family and I have been victims of abuse by soldiers and by
víctimas de
police,
abusos
and
de
that
los
we've
militares,
suffered a lot.
Los policías, y hemos sufrido.
We've been tortured and people have put guns in our mouths, telling us that they were going to kill us, when we are honest people who work the land.
Que trabajamos la tierra. Allá la violencia se impacta porque el crimen organizado.
In Honduras, violence affects people because organized crime, I'm not going to name names, they take over and charge a tax called a war tax. And those who don't pay, well, they have to pay for it with their lives. It hasn't only happened to me. There are a lot of people who have died. And the people who manage to leave emigrate to other countries, trying to save their lives. But it's not that they want to emigrate, rather than they're forced to. Right now, my concerns are that both of my hands are injured and I can't provide for my kids. And this is what worries me the most, because I've always liked to work and to give them everything I possibly can in life, to them and to my wife. What I would say to everyone is that if people from any country are in a situation like mine, one that many people have gone through, well, try to help them by giving them humanitarian asylum. So that they can remake their lives in another country, because we are all human beings. We deserve an opportunity in life, and we deserve a fighting chance to continue living. Now, in our country and in our sister country, El Salvador, it's impossible to live. The violence is really brutal. So I ask everyone to try to give us an opportunity like the humans that we are. Thank you.